What's happening, people? Just want to interrupt the episode to remind you we do have a Patreon and we are doing other sorts of content over there now. Like, the last thing we did was a ping pong challenge where we're asking each other deep questions.
What's one thing from your childhood you're still trying to outgrow?
Anxiety.
Your
That's
bra.
it. Huh? My bra, you are a piss taker. Look how big my boobs are right now. How can you
You're busting
talk
out.
to me different?
You got bare chest today.
Talk to me different.
And Kaira was shit. She's so shit at ping pong that I use my left hand. And I think, well, I'm not even going to tell you the result, but head on over to the Patreon, sign up. It's a minimum of £3 a month. That's nothing. There's nothing you can do with £3 in the UK. So you might as well subscribe to our Patreon, head on over there, support your favorite couple. Yeah, support us, help us make it. Yeah, it will relieve, if you can give us a line of income, it will relieve another line of stress, therefore happier content. Alright, babe?
Very true.
Anyway, back to the episode. What's going on, people? Welcome back to Chatterbox, the #1 podcast ever growing global. I've missed out some words there, but we're getting close to a finalized intro. Hosted by the one and only Mr. Bailey London and his foxy Cleopatra girlfriend,
Cleopatra.
Kaira.
Don't even have eyeliner on.
It's just me and Kaira.
It's just us today.
It's just us on the sofa.
So
chatting.
I've had to make Bailey a coffee because it's been working hard this week
Oh,
and he's a bit tired.
no, it is. I'm stressed out.
And he's got to pick himself up for you guys, for the podcast.
For you guys, because if I wasn't podcasting today, I'd be doing a lot of sulking. Actually, I wouldn't be, because I'd be happy because I've kind of got it finished now. But I've spent an entire week working on something that should have taken a day. Put it that way.
Yes.
Not my own fault, but...
So we've had to give him a coffee. So I feel like that's going to wake you up. I feel like let's have a little wake up with a game.
Go for it.
Let's have a little wake up with a game.
You got a game?
One that you've not been very good at in the past.
Go on.
It's the lyrics game, because today I've got a couple of music things. So lyrics game, I'm not going to make you guess the lyrics, but what we're going to do is, we did this before, where I say a word and then you have to come up with a lyric with that word in it. With that word in it.
I don't know why I'm bad at that.
I know why you're bad at that.
Why am I bad at it?
Did you get all the lyrics wrong anyway?
No, but that might be true. But I can't play this game.
Right, let's go.
Try.
It's just going to wake your brain up.
Are we going back and forth though?
Yeah, sure.
Right, cool.
But you're going to try and give me a word like carbonated or something. It's got to be a generic word. Okay, your word to start us off with is air.
How can I breathe with no air?
Air.
Air.
Well done. Okay, we don't need the rest. You got the point.
Thank you. That was quick as well.
That was good. Okay, your turn.
Door.
Door. Don't make me close one more door. I don't want to hurt anymore.
Is that what she says?
Staying. Yeah.
Don't make me
Close one more door.
What did I think?
But that was a little bit more in tune than mine.
What did I think that she said?
I don't know, because you always say anything.
I don't know. I definitely didn't think it was that though, but I can't think what I thought
That
it
was
was.
good though.
Go on. Good.
Okay. Your one. Okay. Sunshine.
You are my sunshine.
Easy.
I'm
I'm being nice to you today.
Curtain.
He was looking over there. Okay.
What? Curtain. I've got a song of Curtain.
It's there. Throw back the window curtain.
I don't know.
Oh. I don't know. No. Pass.
So I'm beating you today.
You are. Go on.
Oh, I thought there was someone knocking on that. It's your turn.
What was your one with curtain?
The final curtain.
I don't know what that is.
I made it up.
Okay. I'm going to go a bit harder.
Oh.
Mm-mm-mm.
Come on then.
Queen.
Oh, I can't do the anthem.
No.
Queen.
Mm. Oh, I've got two.
I'm a queen, bitch. I'm a bitchy queen.
That's not.
Pussy, bitch, queen. I don't know.
What about
Queen.
she's my queen. Oh, eh, oh, eh, eh. She's my queen.
I've never heard that song.
Or she's a killer queen, gunpowder machine. Dynamite with a laser beam. Queen. That's made by Queen. You don't know that.
Is that Queen?
That is Scaramouche, Scaramouche,
I'm awake.
the fandango.
All of your songs are in the same, like, Scaramouche. They're all there. Like a Kermit.
Don't make me close.
It's just loud. Oh my God. Do you know what Kaira did the other day? And I kind of got annoyed about it, but she was like, going, like, made a big deal.
I was method acting.
How did we get onto that though? This is the thing. It was
So I've been trying to do some voiceover. Oh no, it wasn't because of that. It was something to do with me being quiet. You were saying about me being quiet. And I said, oh no, it's about pain. And I was saying, you're going to have to watch me be like loud when I give birth. And then I gave a live rendition
Oh my God,
of what it would sound like when I gave birth. I was like, you're going to have to put up with me if I do that. And then I did the sound, which I won't repeat.
Yeah. She screamed.
No, it wasn't a scream. It was like
as loud as she could. It was about 10 o'clock at night. She went,
yeah, it was a good one.
It sounded more like someone's just hurt you or is hurting you.
Yeah, but that's what it will feel like when someone's trying to push through my
because
vagina.
I can hear everyone else, yeah. Everyone else in this block thought that she was getting beaten up. Domestic violence.
No, they didn't.
100%. There was people walking around. I was like, you better go out there and show them your face. But you're just screaming in the yard like
Yeah,
that.
I was laughing afterwards.
Security was on the way up.
Sometimes when I method act, I can't quite, like I can't break character. Like, I was in it.
Wild.
And it came from the depths
Never in
of
my
me.
life have you ever done that.
Like, it was a big one.
And do you think that's what, I don't even, and it was so unrelated as well, you just did it. But anyway, yeah, screaming. You shouldn't, women are not allowed to just start screaming in a condo apartment as well.
When am I allowed to scream?
In public.
Did you know that they say it's more effective if you are being graped or essayed, that it's more effective to shout fire than it is to shout grape.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That's what they advise women to do. Because if you start saying, call the police or help, and you start going, help, 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 people stick in their own thing.
You
Whereas
do,
if you
innit?
say
If
fire,
I was about to say, if somebody was
looking.
screaming grape, 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 I wouldn't sit around for that. But if they're saying help,
which is what you would naturally feel like.
I would be like, oh, what's that? I know I would go. If I could hear a woman screaming help across the hallway, I'd definitely go.
I'm just saying,
What
maybe
could I
not
do?
you.
I don't know. Because I definitely wouldn't be able to kick the door down. Do you know I tried, was it for you I tried to kick a door down for? I've tried to kick down 2 doors in the last few years and failed.
Don't love me enough.
Hurt myself trying to kick a door down.
I know how to break in.
You know how hard it is to kick down a door? It's crazy.
Yeah, with them pins.
Maybe it is my skinny legs, isn't it? Yeah.
Get me in there.
Yeah, get you in your funda legs.
Thing is though, in the TV, in the films, they make it look so easy to kick a
That's
door
what I mean.
down.
I remember.
They're like, stand back.
Literally.
Oh shit.
You know the second time, it's not good. I won't say just why, but it was like all the women in my family had called me to come and kick down the door. And I all right. I was like,
Fell backwards.
First I was like, oh, that kind of hurt. But the door didn't even, when you kick it the first time and you fell, I could tell from the first kick that this is not, it didn't even,
So the second kick.
the door didn't even notice it that I kicked it.
So was the second kick just before?
I went, no, the second, every kick I did after that was like, I'm throwing everything I've got at this. And the more I tried and the less the door moved, the more pathetic I felt. And nobody was telling me to stop. And I think I tried about 8 times until I was just like, I don't think it's going to move you.
The thing is that I'm glad I wasn't there, because I know when you're talking about it as well, but I'm glad I wasn't there because the way that I am with Bailey, the way I am with you, is that sometimes I'm like, oh no, he's going to hurt himself.
Yeah, I did.
And I get nervous that you're going to hurt yourself. And you'll be like, stop fussing. And I'm like, no, stop. So I would have been like, you've just had your ACL surgery.
No, I wasn't using that leg. I definitely weren't using that leg.
But they make it look easy in films. What's another thing in films that it seems like we're normalised from watching it, but it's not like that in real life.
Shooting a gun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like I see a lot of videos of people, like we should go to the gun range around here. There's loads of gun ranges, but I see a lot of videos of people shooting and not respecting the recoil and like hitting themselves or the gun just like going up in the air. But in all of the films, everyone's just like, pow, pow, pow.
Even like when someone picks up a gun that's never used it, they're just like,
Yeah. Or like, yeah, just I think guns in films in general.
I was going to say sex.
Oh, well, I think I've seen sex look quite real. Oh wait, what are we saying?
Like things that like happen in films that like
Exactly,
really
they make it look
easy and like.
Well, you think sex is more difficult than what it's made to look?
Yeah, like the reason I say that.
Like the way that the women can just like, they're finished and then that's it. They're just, no one's doing any cleanup. They just get on with the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a myth.
That's unrealistic. But also the whole thing of like, you know, it's like such a trope of like, they get to the stairs of the place and then they're kissing up the stairs and then they pick them up and then they're running in and then there's clothes coming off bit by bit. It's not like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not romantic like that. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what else? Fight scenes in films, particularly when it's one versus multiple.
And everyone else is around going.
Yeah, because everyone in the background's like one person goes in and everyone else is like.
Yeah. If you've never watched that before, go watch your favourite fight scene.
What?
And instead of watching the fight, watch everyone else.
All of them, every single fight video film.
That reminds me of,
people
you
in the
know,
background.
what's one of my favourites? Kill Bill. You know, when she's with the girl with the nunchucks.
100%.
And there's everyone around just like.
Attacking one at a time. Yeah. This is why, that's why like when people think about the gorilla versus 100 men, that people think that the 100 men are going to be doing like what they see in films where everyone's waiting. It's a dog pile.
Yeah. True.
But yeah.
Do you think that the men would win then?
I actually put a lot of thought into this, yeah. And I don't agree with the majority of what most people think.
Yeah.
I think 100 men would stop a gorilla.
I think people underestimate how many people 100 is.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Like when you have 100 people in a room.
Don't get me wrong. I think only 31 people survive. But I think of that 100, the gorilla will be stopped.
Fair
within
enough.
the 100. And also, it really comes down to who the people are. 100 of you, the gorilla's laughing. You're not stopping 100. The 100 of you aren't stopping a gorilla.
What has this got to do with me?
Nah?
Why are you trying to bring me down?
Because it's only me and you.
Right, but what
But there's hundreds of me, with my logical thinking.
What?
And traps. And weak points. Our target is ankles.
You'd be running away.
You know what I mean?
You'd be running.
Yeah. He's got genitals, you know?
Right. Why?
Everyone aim for his dick.
That is dumb.
Everyone aim for the dick.
Grab the balls.
Grab his balls. Someone grab his balls.
And you think I'm the one shouting out weird things in this house? People are thinking, what is going on in that house? Grab his balls. So this just randomly, because you said balls, this is not actually what I wanted to talk about.
We're going to talk about my balls.
I don't want to talk about your balls. No, it's not every day your balls, you know.
Warming them up with his coffee.
So I was going to say, it just reminds me of Suck on Lee's hairy balls.
Yeah, where's that from?
South Park.
I reckon. I feel like you just didn't give the impression. You didn't give any cadence or.
Right. Well, that's just the saying. But I was going to say.
You're meant to be the voice actor.
I haven't watched South Park for years, but I've heard that the new South Park.
Who said it?
Kenny. No, I don't know. Can't remember.
Kenny.
Not Kenny. Sorry.
Yeah, go on.
I haven't watched South Park for years, but
I can't even think of South Park anymore. What's Cartman? How does Cartman sound? Go on, sorry.
It's fine. It's absolutely fine. I was letting you have your moment if you want to do impressions.
I'm really lost for what Cartman sounds like. Kenny! Cartman! I don't know.
But I want to say is that I'm just putting out there that I'd like to watch the new series because I've heard it's really good.
New series of what?
South Park.
What, 2025?
Yeah, and it's all about Trump. It's all about it. Before Charlie Kirk died, they did an episode with Charlie Kirk about him.
At South Park now, like, having Simpsons predictions.
No, but it's like they're just as they've
Or
always
they just do it
been.
after. They mock it after.
Well, no, because they made an episode about Charlie Kirk before he died, but it was like slagging him off, obviously.
And did they take it down?
No, but South Park, they've always been unapologetic with how like kind of out there they are. So yeah, I want to watch it.
I want to watch South Park.
'Cause-
100% I want to watch. I even want to go back and watch the old South Park. Because I guarantee this new South Park is nothing like...
No, it is.
Nah, it can't be.
This is the thing.
There's no way it can be as good as... And when I say good as, I mean like ruthless.
Well, they say that it is. I've not seen it, so I can't
What,
comment.
2025 kids
But maybe
saying
we
that
should.
it is.
Maybe we should come back and
Or the
give you.
OGs.
Maybe we should come back and give you a review next time once we have watched it, because apparently, what?
Just made that one a we us one.
What?
Because so I like to have a quick burner in my pocket.
You don't know anything about quick burners. You've not been watching anything.
Right.
I've been getting through the series as you've
I'm
not.
going to watch this. I like to have a few
the
series
captain now.
in my back pocket that, you know, like sometimes I bang out 4 in just a sitting.
All right, do
But
your
if I
thing.
put South Park in our pocket, I'm watching one a night. If you know what I mean, one a
So
night.
funny you should say that.
I love,
Okay.
but I love the ones we watch one a nights. They're slow burners.
You watch South Park on your own. I watch South Park.
I
on
like
my
the
own,
one a
problem.
nights with you. Don't take this.
No problem. I will watch it on my own. I don't want
But yeah,
to watch
South
with
Park.
you.
Let's burn it on our own.
So yeah, I quite like to watch that. I would like to move us on to something, if that's all right.
I love the way you're like navigating the show.
If that's okay. So I just wanted to talk
Pray
about.
to God the audio is working.
Hello.
I'm just saying.
It says it's working on there.
Yeah, good.
This is just a random question. This is not one of my main topics.
Go on.
Do men like a pussy print?
Is that because yours has been out the last 2 days?
No.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Okay, it's just a random question then.
Yeah.
Do men like a pussy print?
Do you like to see in, say, a pair of leggings or shorts? Do you like to see the
Am I
vagina?
Am I even allowed to like a pussy print?
What?
Am I allowed to like? Am I like being tricked, not by you deliberately,
What?
but into admitting that I'm staring at people's area?
Area.
You know what I mean?
At your area.
Let's just keep it. Do I like to see your pussy?
No, I
print?
want to know about generalised.
I don't know. I never grew. It was never anything I actually grew up looking out for. In fact, growing up, if I saw it, I would have probably laughed and called it a camel toe.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. That's how I grew up. However, it has been sexualized, and I do notice yours.
Do you?
Well, the last 2 days you've been like.
What do you mean last two? I was wearing a dress yesterday.
Yesterday in the gym, I literally come up and rolled you backwards, and I
yeah.
said, "Push it, print." Remember?
Yeah.
I actually said it.
Yeah.
And then you laughed and I rolled you. And today in this jumpsuit. Very.
Because the thing is, I think like some people don't have a
Do you like my print impression?
I don't want to even look because you're going to make me annoyed.
That's no. It's just
It
lips.
is.
Lips.
Yes. Why? No. Anyway, because sometimes I see girls in like really small shorts, and sometimes you can very much see the V. Like the V is very defined. Like it looks like that.
Yeah.
And then other people, you can see the like the bit in the middle. Like you can see the actual shape of their whole
Like the-
vagina.
Moses. Like
Yeah.
the path.
Yeah. Like you can see it, and I often think, are they trying to pull it up?
Yeah, I think they're
into
doing that
their
now.
camel toe?
And that leads me on to the question.
Because I cannot. If I think
if you're-
this
if
was
you're, like,
if this was in
emphasising it.
between my vagina
Yeah, sometimes you get that.
flaps, I don't get that.
No, sometimes you do.
I don't.
I'm telling you, sometimes you do. It depends on what you're doing. Sometimes you do.
No, but like not from the front.
Oh, no, I don't know. I'm kind of looking.
That's what I'm saying. But like some people will pull it up, so it's like.
So if
up there. If I do that, I won't go out like
So
that.
if women are like, are doing that, yeah, are men allowed to look?
I don't know.
Or are we perverted for looking?
I don't think that I think there's a difference between like looking at it and then like when someone's sitting there and they're just like staring. Like,
Just allow 2 seconds.
Say if you're allowed, the same way that like, does a woman put their boobs together just for men to look at it?
Yes,
No.
Yes, you do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Whatever.
But it's not just for that reason.
Okay. And for anyone that appreciates a bosom.
Okay, but what I'm trying to say is that like they might just have a cleavage.
Yeah. But
if a girl has a big boobs and they wear this type of top, it will be a cleavage.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying if you're doing stuff, if you're wearing a top that's like ripped, like you want to show.
Well, you're just working with what you have, I think.
Yeah.
Like I don't, like for example, today I have a jumpsuit on which makes my bum look nice. I'm not doing it because of the fact that I want people to look at it. I just can't help that when I wear it, my bum looks nice. So I presume, can't speak out of experience, but I presume it's the same when you have boobs in terms of the fact that like sometimes you'll wear a top where you're like, yeah, my boobs do look fucking great in this, but am I doing it just for the sole purpose of people looking at it? No. But if people do look at it, cool. But if someone, like say you were sitting there and someone was just staring at your dick like this, like literally like that.
What, a girl?
Like this.
A girl?
Look at it.
You can't even see it because my
That's what I'm just saying, but I'm just saying, like, if I was just sitting there, every time you
look
spoke to
a
me,
bit weird.
and I was like this, yeah?
No, but that's weird.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, men do that.
All right, but what about, all right, so we can agree that's a no-no. Now, what about this? Is this all right?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm not finished.
Yeah, but not if you keep doing
But
it.
I'm saying, like, we're just talking.
For the audio listeners, just looking away.
Look at because that's what you do when you're like, sometimes you don't focus on it because then you just look you've gone a bit autistic. This is like, I can't stop my eyes from, when is that?
When the pussy print is just so, when it's eating the clothes.
But I'm saying not me because I don't actually, I think I would more notice it. I think I just notice pussy prints and I just make like a judgment on it. Not a judgment, but like I'm like, oh, that's because sometimes it goes like one's big, one of the lips is bigger than the other, so that's when I do this, like that way. So I'm like, I think that's quite funny, but it's quite common as well.
Yeah.
Like when it goes one way, and I don't even know if it is one or it's just the way that the cloth's pulled it.
Yeah.
But that's what in my head I'm looking at it like, so is yours like a. Which is okay, like, I'm not shaming. There's all different types of vaginas out there. Porn taught me that. I'm saying, but because some
Porn
people,
taught you that? What?
some
do you
people, don't you just think, imagine you're a man.
mean? Lessons from porn with Bailey.
Imagine you're a man,
Yeah.
you met your girlfriend in school, college,
Yeah.
stayed with that woman, phase. And you stayed loyal.
Okay, so this is a lie.
Yeah, but and he stayed loyal. That man's idea of what a vagina looks like is solely based off of his missus. Now, he might be shocked to find out that there's a million other versions of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean.
Not that I am a, like, what's the word? A dick expert.
Dick expert.
But there are also lots of different shapes and sizes and types of willies as well.
Broccoli.
And I have to admit, there was one that I saw once, which I fully was extremely shocked by.
What
Am I allowed to talk to you about that?
Of course.
Am I?
Why not?
In fact, there was two.
Were they at the same time?
No.
As long as they went at the same time.
Years apart. But one was so wide.
Is this a penis that you've just seen or a penis that you've taken?
Just seen it. I wouldn't have been able to do that.
Right.
It was just so wide that it was like...
Get friction on a tuna can.
Yeah, probably wider. Then other one. Now this is very strange. I don't.
Wider than a tin of beans.
I'm not joking you. It was scary.
Wider than a tin of beans.
Anyway, so then another one. Yeah, this was even stranger because it went up in like a cone. So
I
it
think
got
that's unfortunate.
thinner.
So like a carrot.
It got thinner, yeah.
Carrot.
And then the bit at the what's the bit at the end?
Can you
the
stop
bell.
pointing?
The bell. The bell.
Bell
bit.
end.
The bell end.
The bell
The
end.
bell end was like a pea. It was so small.
That's unfortunate, really.
It was so small and strange. And like the thing is it's just everyone is different. But I do think to myself, like, for example, the same way that we all have.
Can you just confirm that the second one was not me?
It wasn't you. And then your bell end. But
You was doing a lot of pointing at my area when you was describing this carrot dick.
so strange. Pointy.
Pointy.
Like a witch's hat. But yeah, no, very, very odd. But everyone is very different. But I often think about this, even if I just look at people's faces, I'm just like, how does everyone's face look so different? When we have the same thing. We all have a skull, eyes, a mouth, a nose. Do you get what I mean? Skin over the top. But like somehow it looks so different. And it's the same for willies and vaginas. Anyway, that was a quick little quiz question for you. Just interested.
Go on.
Do men like a pussy print?
Oh yeah.
So
Women do like a dick print.
Yeah. They do. Do you know who's famous for a dick print? The Game. Just saying, ladies, if you haven't looked up pictures of The Game with his dick print, just saying. Okay, anyway. Talking of things, this is just a fact that I wanted to drop for you.
Go on.
Did you know that a woman called Sarah Goodridge was the first person to ever send a nude? Well, maybe not the first person, but...
Sarah Goodrich.
And what it was is she actually was a miniature portraitist in the 1800s. And she sent a portrait of her boobs to a man.
I remember being in school and having Nokia phones that didn't even have picture messages and sending... I could draw like a whole naked woman.
With like dots and stuff.
Yeah, and have an erection.
Wow.
I used to send that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Why?
That's like my risky text. This was risky text back then.
What did you send it for?
I don't know. That's just like showing my intention.
That doesn't even make any sense.
I'm just saying, I remember before the ability to send a nude, I was sending sketches of nudes.
So was you doing if it was like a sexing thing, was
I
you
could
doing
draw a
it?
woman's tits perfectly, perfect set of boobs, and then I could draw an erection like, with the ball.
But what I'm saying is that
I'm saying like, this is the closest thing I can draw. No, I could draw a whole woman, a whole woman standing. I used to draw that.
wow, you had time.
But I can't wait to see you like this. Gang, man. This is what I'm saying.
That must have cost you about £1.50.
Take away, yeah, that would have spent, I would have probably spent all night drawing it. You know what I'm saying? Take away everything, I'll still find a way, you know. It's just in there.
What, to be a weirdo?
Yeah, just to get my point across creatively.
Idiot. Okay, cool. Moving on. So, I wanted to speak about the music releases that we have at this time. Now, I know this is not really your subject.
Hold on, no, sorry, because sometimes we have these episodes, yeah, and in the moment you make me feel like I'm out of some sort of loop.
Yeah.
But then in hindsight afterwards, I realise you're just in a different loop that I'm interested in.
Okay.
You're on some pop.
Some of these are pop.
culture.
Some of these are pop.
And I
some
don't
of
even
these
know
aren't.
about this stuff.
But
yeah?
you know that pop culture stands for popular. Culture that's
yeah,
popular.
but it's popular to who?
Well,
Them, not
some
me.
people.
No.
Yeah, but what? Okay, so what was we just only talk about things you're interested in?
No, I'm saying I just wanted to clarify.
Let's talk about jiu-jitsu.
I wanted to clarify, yeah, that when I don't know these so-called artists,
Yeah.
it's just because I don't want to be in your loop. That's not even my loop. Remember when you did the charts? I didn't know the music.
Yeah.
Bun that chart. I looked back at it and I was like,
How
bun
about-
that chart. I don't even care about that music.
I've got things to talk about. I wanted to talk about the artist, and then I had subjects to do with them because
I just wanted to clarify that.
I just wanted to let you know that I'm the one that does the work around here.
So let's
But,
talk about them now. Clarify.
You want to?
Yeah, I do. I'm saying if I don't know them,
Yeah.
just remember, it's not because I'm not cool or I'm old or I'm out of
It
the
is,
loop.
though.
It's that it's not my loop. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to say.
I'm still going to call you old.
Go on.
Okay, right. So I just wanted to shout out that there were 3 albums released on the same day and 4 that if you include someone else that wasn't on the same day. I thought we could talk about them.
Go on.
I know you haven't listened to all of them,
Go on.
but there's things around it. So last Friday, on the same day, you had 3 artists drop albums. So you had Dave dropped an album.
I like a bit of Dave.
Was it on Friday? What am I saying?
Dave
Friday?
dropped an album?
Yeah, he dropped an album. And
I saw this actually.
And it's pretty good. I haven't listened to it all. I like the song with Thames. And I like another one of the songs on there. And I just think like Dave is such a like, I don't know what the word is, like individual artist. He's like a rapper that other people that don't even really like rap will listen to Dave. Do you get what I mean?
Dave's an actual artist.
Yeah, he's a proper artist. He always has been. But do you know what's funny is a couple of like maybe last year, I remember my brother was like taking the piss out of Dave. And I was like, see, this is what the UK do. Like they big someone up, and then when they make it and they really are big.
What was he taking a piss out of him for?
But he was like, oh, have you heard? He was like something like, oh, have you heard one of his raps? Like Dave's just falling off. Like what was he even talking about? Like da 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 da. Like just cussing him basically. And I was like, okay, cool. But I personally think real artists are you should be able to give them time to breathe. Not every single artist is going to release a banger every single time, but the world that we live in nowadays, especially, I'm going to say it, especially UK black culture, we're very, very much, it's true though, very, very much.
Yeah.
What? Don't be shook. I'm spitting truth.
Go on.
I'll stand here with my chest. We're very, very much like picky at people, want to bring people down. We let people be cringed very easy. So it's like someone might experiment with something and everyone's like, what's he doing though? It's like, he's being an artist, he's expressing. That's down to like music, clothes, the people that they date, the things that they say, the places that they go to. Everyone just wants to jump on them. And it's like, I personally think it shows like, I don't know, like an ignorance about what art actually is.
Also, yeah, a lot of artists when they're coming up would make albums about things they want to talk about or they're passionate about. And that's how they get discovered and grow an audience. And then eventually you become a music machine where you just need to pump out music now. And you kind of lose like you might get an album where I wasn't inspired to make this album. I just had to make an album by this date.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So like some people are just, I look at things like that as in people are just people.
And also the way that
no matter how great they are.
The way that they come up as well to that point is it's like some people will come up and the struggle is what inspires them. And then they make it and then they no longer have anything to write about. Or the people are now like, oh, what? So you've made it and you don't talk about the struggle no more. And it's like, yeah, because I have a Lamborghini. So it's like...
Or people's lives get affected. Like so you maybe you came up making happy songs and then life just threw you about and now you're not happy. And
I think there are some people out there which I will... I guess there's loads we could speak about, we could suggest that I do think are very authentic to their craft. But like I was listening to a couple of podcasts and different artists that were talking. Do you know how hard it is for musicians now to like actually make money from music?
Most of them do YouTube now. There's way more money in YouTube.
Well, it's not even just YouTube.
Or like, just content, social media.
Content, but then it's so crazy because what I was thinking is like, they were talking about it on this site and they were basically saying that like, it takes, I think it's something like, what did they say? Like, I think it's like 1 million streams on Spotify to make like 20% of what they would have made from one album sale or something. Like the amount of streams they have to get to make that. So they don't make money on Spotify.
I saw somebody doing something the other day. I don't know who it was. Maybe it was, is Tory Lanez in prison?
I think so, yeah.
It wasn't Tory Lanez. Somebody did something. There's no point me saying because I don't know the information, but they did their own thing.
And then they speak about how like nowadays when they go on tour, it's like going on tour costs so much money that they might not even like. What?
I'm just seeing if there's a blue light on.
Hello.
There's not. That's what I'm saying, B. It's now past the mic.
Oh, wow.
So there won't be any talking over each other.
Probably for the best.
So sit back and enjoy the ride. As you were saying. No. I'm not gonna hold it for you.
I thought I was being interviewed.
No.
I was just saying that it's really hard for artists to make money. And I just think it's also very interesting that how, I don't know, I'm just being hyperbolic, but like say 45 years ago, you would find you had like music reps that would go out from the music companies to go and watch open mic nights and find the talent. And then it would be the music company's job to market them and work out how to sell them and be the people that introduce them. But nowadays, to be an artist and in anything, this is what I was talking about on the Patreon, actually, nice little plug, but in anything nowadays, you cannot have a business and not have a social media presence. So it means you need to be your own content creator, you need to be a marketer, you need to be a copywriter, you also need to be PR, you need to be this, you need to be that.
More successful people just employ somebody to do all of those jobs. But yeah, your company needs to involve it all.
Yeah, on the come up though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like as
Yeah.
Yeah. But as like an artist that's starting out, you know, it's and unless you think, okay, I'm going to spend 5 years committing to a social media following and then decide to be a singer. But that's not like, I just feel like there's so many artists that are like shy and introvert and just want to write about their experience and they can't.
Yeah.
This doesn't work.
Yeah.
This isn't working.
No, it is.
Okay.
But yeah. Are you done with that?
Yeah.
Sorry, we all got this shit.
I can move on to the next.
Yeah.
The next person.
The next person?
Next.
Oh, the next album?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, go on.
So next album that I wanted to talk about, on the same day, Lily Allen also dropped a new album. She hasn't released any music in like 7-8 years. Now, she's a bit of a controversial figure. I love Lily Allen. I always have done, always will. I know people think that she's a bit outspoken and whatever, but her new album, crazy. So I'm not saying that the music itself, you might not be into like pop music like that. Fine, cool. But she has written a whole album that she said she wrote in 16 days. And it's all about her latest marriage, who, if you don't already know, she was married to David Harmer from Stranger Things.
I'm sorry, but an album written in 16 days, does that make it better or worse to you? Because to me, it sounds like it was 16 days. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know if this is working.
It can hear me, that can still hear me now. You don't have to actually wait.
So why don't we just sit really close together, like you like?
Because you chat more than me anyway. Go on.
This is why I'm trying not to.
Cool.
You're making it worse.
Just come on, talk. Lily Allen.
Basically, I think writing it in 16 days doesn't sound like it was good. But when you know about the topic, so you know who David Harmer is.
You just said it, but I forgot. Oh, Stranger Things.
Yeah, they're like, I don't know what his character was. You know, like the security guard guy.
Oh, main character.
Yeah. So everyone seems
that was her ex.
They were married, yeah.
How old is he? In Stranger Things, he looks like he's in his 40s.
She's in her 40s.
Oh.
She's in her 40s, yeah.
Oh.
Well, she just turned 40.
Lily Allen was like a teenager just then.
Because she was a teenager when we were teenagers.
Yeah.
Well, when you were a teenager.
That's crazy. That I still think
I was a
about
child.
Teenager.
Yeah.
40-year-old woman.
Yeah. But the thing is that she's had, you know, loads of really difficult scenarios and whatever in other marriages, but she was married to this guy. And from the outside, everyone thinks that he's amazing. Like everyone thought it's amazing. And then it came out that he was on Rhea, was cheating on her and basically like publicly shamed her. She was in the public eye doing her podcast and everything like that. It was all of this controversy. I was following it for ages, like what's going on. And then she wrote this album in like the midst of the heartbreak. So yes, usually I'd be like, why would you rush doing something like that? But it's so raw.
She just talked about this guy for the album.
The whole thing. And some of the lyrics are
sick,
mental.
Yeah. It is. When I'm talking, and bring it over. It is sick, but to his demise, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
like I think, it's sick. But come on, if me and you broke up, and you spent 16 days putting together a documentary about me, as sick as it might be, I'd be like, "Are you all right?"
Yeah, but
no,
but this is where you're mistaken. Music is expression. She's expressing heartbreak, pain, betrayal. Like,
So what if he goes now and does a feature film all about her?
But this is
and
the thing.
puts her deepest,
People
darkest
do
secrets
that.
on screen?
Yeah, but people do that.
Do you know what you don't do?
What?
That. You just
I'm
there.
just holding it in the middle.
No, you're not. You're holding it like that.
Okay, all right. Well, you hold it in the middle then.
All right.
You could just hold it. You're being annoying with it. I can wait until that charges.
Why am I laughing? What? You're the only one not laughing.
But yeah, so I was going to say that I personally think, yes, it must be horrible to have a heartbreak album about you.
Yeah, no, you haven't done it. I was just laughing in my head because I was just talking. I was going to start going like this. Yeah, it would be horrible to have a heartbreak album about you.
But I just think that is what you do when you date an artist. The same way that, like, if you had broken up with me, I probably would have written a poem about you.
It's true, it's true. You know what you're getting into when you pick. But still, like, I'm a content creator. And if me and you broke up and I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to do a 9-piece YouTube documentary series about you. I would know as I'm doing it, this is going to fuck you over.
Yeah. But I think he fucked her over. And I think, well, you know what? So I wanted to read you some of the lyrics. I found a shoebox of handwritten letters from heartbroken women saying, wishing you could have been better. Sheets pulled off the bed and strewn all on the floor. Long black hair, probably there from the night before. Dune rude bag with the handles tied. Sex toys, butt plugs, lube inside.
Pause. She just exposed these butt plugs.
Can I finish? Hundreds of Trojans. You're so fucking broken. How did I get caught up in your double life?
Boom.
But the thing is, everyone goes on about, oh, Taylor Swift, uncode that. Don't give a fuck. Lily Allen, she always has, always will, says it how it is. Now we know it's out there. And I just think...
What was she talking about? Black hair on the floor?
Another woman. So I think if you read it, she's got one of the songs called Non-Monogamy. You know, we were talking about
Non-monogamous.
Yeah. And she was saying that I think they had an open relationship that he wanted. She never wanted it, but he wanted the open relationship. And they had a thing where it was like, it was always meant to be strangers. It was this. And then he ended up just cheating on her with bare people. And she's like, you're basically a sex addict then. And yeah. So that was one of the album releases that I thought.
Good. And there was a third one.
The third one was Sky Newman, who is a new-ish artist, been around, or she's been singing for ages. But,
sing a song? Or just hum it?
Bitching about problems that are stuck on your lips.
No.
Do you know how I know you know that? Because I've sung the same song sat here when we did that thing with the charts and she was number one and then I had to sing it to you. You're like, no, never heard of it. And I knew you'd said never heard of it again, even though this is deja vu of me doing it. And I play this song on like a pretty much, I literally was playing it this morning. I play it on like a daily basis, but you'll still be like, no.
Never heard of it.
You literally have, but okay.
Well.
Anyway, she's a new artist. She's like a London girl, and she's got an amazing voice. And similarly to why I like Lily Allen is I like her because she just writes about real shit. Like she's very real, very raw, and she's like got an incredible voice. But this is my talking point for you. Right. She's young, very pretty, but in all of her TikTok, she's gone like TikTok crazy famous, yeah?
As she should.
Because of that song that I was just singing. And, but in a lot of it, she's smoking a lot of weed.
All right.
Right? And I was just thinking that like down the line, I'm done.
Down the line. I'm done. Please don't be done. I'm just having my arms shaking.
Yeah, no, but I'm getting distracted.
Go on, down the line. Talking point for me. Down the line. She's smoking a lot of weed on
Will
TikTok.
she regret it?
Will she regret it? Thanks for that. What you literally stopped just before saying will she regret it? Mm-hmm. He's gonna throw the whole thing away. You think about that while I compose my answer. Why would she regret it? The way the world's moving, why would she regret it? Weed's becoming legalized everywhere now. Mm-hmm. Even I've been considering how much I care about it. Mm-hmm. Like Steve-O did a thing the other day on Instagram where he's just like crushing up on the screen. Mm-hmm. And then, but I don't know what Steve-O's doing right now, but it's very common is what I'm saying. Like I don't think many people are even hiding it. Like even you, like I know you don't like to show it, but you've also kind of been a bit loose with it, with letting it be seen or known. Or if I'm wrong there, you can cut that out. But no, I don't think she'll regret it. And if she's going,
what I mean is, it's very much. If you look at her TikTok, even her newest video for Family Matters, she's smoking a spliff in the video.
she probably might.
She smokes a lot. Like, it's very much part of her identity. I think she looks like she's maybe 21, maybe.
The thing I will say is, yeah, it's more of a question: will she regret smoking weed? Is that what you're asking?
No, I mean,
letting the world know that she's smoking weed.
No, like it being part of her public image.
But if it's her, this is the thing. Like, if that is just her,
which it seems like
then
it's in her songs, everything.
Yeah, but okay, so if it's her and it's in her songs, then she's just being her authentic self. Not being herself would be making herself uncomfortable and not having it. But what I will say is, yeah, off the back of that, is like, I think the bad thing is, yeah, a lot of people are starting to smoke sooner. Like, I don't, there's nothing wrong with smoking. I don't think, to be honest. Like, depends on your responsibilities and stuff like that. Like, if you've got a job where you shouldn't, or however, I speak of that from like my age, where when I see people that are in school smoking or still going through education or anything like that, just like going through your college, like these sort of things, I think that's when I think it's a problem. But just people living their life outside of that, I don't really think anything of it too much. But like a young mind, a young developing mind, I think should
to cause schizophrenia if you start at younger.
That's what I mean. Your mind, because your brain's developing, you got disadvantages in it. So like that's where I will stay. Like smoking's, I'm not gonna say smoking's cool. Smoking's whatever, but not if you're young. And I think like if I'm gonna put a message out, if I am gonna be seen like, oh, Bailey smokes, I don't think like I smoke, and I never smoked until I turned about 28, 29. I wasn't smoking. When I was in school and growing up or going through my teens, I was more into being an athlete. I was boxing, I was running. I didn't even drink. I didn't even start drinking until I was about 19. I used to go clubbing a lot and I'll drink Red Bulls and water. Pause.
What? You drink Red Bulls and water?
Yeah, whatever.
What's
Red Bulls is pause. I don't know. I just felt it. That if somebody would have saw it. But yeah, I used to drink energy drinks when I'm going out, like when I'm going Liquid and Envy and all these places like this, because I was constantly training. I was constantly running and constantly like thinking about boxing. It's only when I went on my first lads holiday to Iron Appa and then came back. I went Iron Appa and then I came back, and then literally the day after I came back, I went out to Zante. So I was in 2 lads back-to-back lads holidays. And then from there,
groups of lads,
2 different groups, yeah. And from there, like that's when I kind of went, nah, fuck it for a bit. And then I just carried on partying and carried on drinking. Literally, like I remember it. That's how I remember, because I remember up until a certain age, it was like I felt, you know, like when you feel a certain way, like when everyone's drinking, I was like, no, I'm cool. I just want water. I liked that. I liked the feel. I felt above everyone that was getting drunk. Like I felt better. And I was like able to have a good time. I don't know where I lost that. When I got older, I felt like I need to have a drink to have a good time. But when I was younger, I used to just go out and not have a drink. Anyway, I say what I like to say. Once I turned 19 and I broke the seal and went away, it's like my drinking started then. And then I stopped. My boxing got less serious from then. Like complete change in like what I wanted from that, like 2 lads holidays back to back. Massive difference. So I can see that, how that reflects in my life, even as an adult, when I say like, I can be really good at something, but I can also just stop something and get distracted by something else. Like I do that as an adult. So I can see now me as a 17, 18-year-old fully involved in boxing, just finished college. All I wanted to do was box, and I was weight training and boxing, very disciplined. Went on 2 lads holidays, came back, and all I wanted to do was party. And my training went from like every day to like 2 or 3 days a week. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, if you're young out there, that's Bailey's message to you. Like drinking and smoking, I'm not gonna lie to you and say, oh, it's crazy bad, but it is it is poison in your body. It is slowing you down. It is a negative effect. Even if it has good feelings, it is a negative effect. So if you're still growing and learning and trying to get somewhere, I would avoid it as much as I can. That's my message to you.
You know, with alcohol as well, that it turns, I think it takes something, it stops all healing in your body because it's an actual poison. And then it takes like 4 days for your body to go back to what it normally should do, which means that most people who drink twice a week, could be on a Friday, and then even one glass of wine with your friends on a Wednesday night means that your body is never in a state of healing. So it shows you like just how much you're like, alcohol is like such a accepted and normal thing in culture, particularly British culture, right?
Yeah.
But it actually is like, there's so many people out there who are never at where their optimum level of their body should be at because they have a drink. And it's not even, that doesn't mean you have a problem. I'm not saying that people that drink twice a week have a drinking problem. That's just completely normal. Like that's a normal culture in Britain, if not to drink even more than that. But it shows that your body is not at its optimal level. And by the way, my body is 50% not at its optimal level. And I don't think that you should never drink, but I do think it is interesting. And maybe weed is maybe now becoming more of a accepted thing like that. And again, similarly to you, I'm not saying it's right or it's wrong. I just find it really interesting that she has become, I think she's very, like I'm talking about back to Sky Newman now, she's very much like a working class girl, like, and you see all of her fans, like, they're very, and she just comes across so down to earth. She's talking about real shit that I thought that everyone would be like, like this. It's literally like barely even, no one even comments on it. And she's up there, she just like, opened for Ed Sheeran and like, do you get what I mean? Like she's up there now, like number one's like, she's just any girl, but she's really kept it part of her identity. Just thought it was interesting, like, because 10 years ago might not have been the case.
Well, it's like, it wouldn't have been the case 10 years ago, but it's 10 years ahead of that now. So it's like, even here, like in Thailand, it's become, I never realized, well, I did realize, but I didn't realize how, you see how we're just walking down the road and there's like 10 weed caps along one road. In my head, I know it's not always been like that, but I didn't realize how recent that was and how much that's still got like people like aren't on board with it. Do you know what I mean? Because we just come here and I just think, oh yeah, look, Thailand's cool. Everyone smokes. No, there's that's just a lot of people's business, because obviously that became a legal thing and that gave a lot of people opportunities to start something new from probably what was already an illegal operation they had running. Do you know what I mean?
Question though. Sorry, with that, I just was thinking, do you think it would be different if she was not a bright blonde, very pretty, blue-eyed white girl?
What, as in, would her openness to being...
being able to be so open?
No, if she was a black girl, for example, I reckon she'd probably do better to hide that.
Or she would have been advised to hide it.
Yeah, she would have been advised to hide it.
Maybe for her, it gives her a bit more coolness, almost. I don't know. Like, I do think it is authentically
That's
her.
probably
you can
right.
tell
You're probably
it very
right.
much is.
But cause to be honest, the whole time you're telling the story, I didn't even really realize she was a blonde-haired white girl.
I'll show you a video.
But that kind of, I can see her getting away with that a lot more. But at the same time, I feel like the industry is opening up to the acceptance of weed anyway. But she might just be that first gateway. Like, here you go. Look, I reckon now you'll see a lot of people getting away with it. But it took for this blonde-haired, blue-eyed white girl to open that pathway.
We don't have to leave this in, but just because I want to show you for reference. Is that okay?
Sure.
It's
almost like a prop.
That's her main thing.
It's almost like a bit of a prop. I want to see her actually smoke it.
She is.
She's holding it. Yeah, I ain't seen her smoke it once.
Because she's singing the song and the thing.
She's miming. She's TikToks.
Yeah, but...
No, but I'm saying, also, to clarify, what I'm not seeing is her, I was joking at first about does she actually smoke, but she's not smoking it. She's holding it. It's just a little prop. It'd be different if all of her videos were like Chinks. Chinks doing his podcast. He's sitting there smoking a zoot on the Yeah, for all I know, that's the same freaking spliff in every picture. It's just a little plastic prop.
Well, I've definitely seen her be smoking in the things, but I just can't find the video. But I've definitely seen her smoking.
Well, that spliff looks the same all the time. It don't get longer or shorter, you know what I'm saying?
I can tell she's
Suspicious.
a smoker. I can tell she's a smoker by the way she holds it.
Suspicious. Ghetts just got arrested for murder. Did you know that?
Mm.
Yeah, I don't want to like smear his name or anything. And I don't even know how the culture or the scene's receiving it. So this is quite, well, I'll just give my own opinion because I know this can go like multiple ways.
Today, so.
I don't know anything other than the headlines. So I don't know who the victim is, boy or girl. I don't know if it's an adult,
Boy.
but a 20-year-old boy. But I heard it was a drunken hit and run.
Have you seen the video?
I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, it's mad.
So there's footage.
Mm-hmm.
And is it bad? Is it like, and then he drove off?
It's not even like, you would think that it would go like this and then it'd be like, oh, it's literally.
Bang. And then kept going.
And like hits and the person goes all the way over the top.
Yeah.
And that's it. Bad.
That's bad, man. It's sad. It's sad for me. I think it's sad. It's bad, obviously, for the victim, the victim's family. Is that recording? Yeah, the victim's family and everyone that's suffering that side of it. But I don't know that story, so I guess that conversation will be had when that's your focus. All I know is, as a person, that's a mistake. Like he's guilty for. I can't even say if he's guilty or not. But you shouldn't be drink driving. But I know. Well, I know the feeling of like doing something like that, and you didn't mean it. You didn't mean it, so like you've thrown away what you've built in your life now. So like it's different if you're talking about someone who maliciously done something. This is someone who's made a stupid mistake. We can say what we want about him for like you shouldn't be drink driving, and that's
Can
bad.
I say, is
but I'm
he
like,
saying drink driving? Has it been confirmed?
I don't know. I've seen that it was drunk. No. The only clip I've seen was drink driving.
Okay.
Hit and run.
Right.
This is the only thing I say. I don't know any of it. Comment, let me know if it that. So don't take this factual because we're not reading the newspaper. I'm saying, as a fan of an artist, I'm like, oh shit, he's fucked up. That's how I feel about it. He's fucked up, and not only has he fucked up, God bless his family and these other people.
Yeah, and I agree.
Do you know? Even like I've not done a hit and run, but one time, yeah. Let me not say this. No.
You're always talking, you're saying too much.
Oh no, like what I was gonna say is one time I was driving, I should have been, and a bike hit me. A bike hit me in the front like side of the car, and he flipped and went over the whole car, and he was laying there, and I stopped and froze, and I was like, shit, what do I do here? I wanted to go because I shouldn't have been driving. And I didn't hit him, he's hit me. But obviously I'm like, I can't because he's there. So I'm like, I know the feeling. And obviously I got in. I didn't run. I stayed there.
And he was fine.
I got him. I got arrested. I went, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, and he was fine. He just sued me for 30 grand. Just sued me for 30 grand, Imagine he's a rich man as well, This man's got bread, businesses, sued me for 30 grand. And I had to settle for that. He'll sue me for 50 grand. Oh God, guys, make sure you got insurance if you're driving. Because if an idiot hits you, it's going to be your problem.
I think like about the Ghetts thing is I agree with you insofar as the fact that it's incredibly sad for the victim's family. It's also incredibly sad because Ghetts is a real talent in terms of his artistry across the board. Like what a waste, because he's been, I'm not a grime head or anything like that, but I know that he's been around for a long period of time, and then he's almost had his like renaissance. Like he's come back and made that album a couple of years ago, which was phenomenal, had multiple amounts of accolades from that, and then wasn't he acting and directing, and he's doing so much, and like even like for that demographic, I would say he's a pretty good role model as well. So it's just a shame on like a wider perspective, because it's like you can literally be at your pinnacle and then still go and do some fucking stupid shit. And the thing is that I get that it is a mistake. However, Again, I don't know all of the details, but just speculatively from the one short video that I've seen, like, you know me, I'm not a speed demon. I don't like it when people drive fast. I don't understand why people drive fast. I don't get it. My mum loves a fucking fast car, loves driving fast. All with my whole childhood, I hate it. I can't stand it. Everyone in your family drives like crazy. Like, to me, it's just not worth it. Like, it's just not worth it. And in that video, they're not going even like, oh, this is fast for a main road. They're acting like they're in fucking Fast and Furious. And to me, it's irresponsible. And you might be a great person, but the truth of the matter is, and I did a speed awareness course, and in my speed awareness course, and I had to do it when I was driving 22 in a 20. And even that, they'll say like the 10% above is the difference of fatality, is the difference between life and death. So I don't know if it was drunk driving, but if it was, that's even worse.
And you know what as well? Like, I reckon if I saw the video that you just described, I'd feel differently towards it. Because what you're describing now sounds like he was drunk and speeding, like he's racing.
Yeah, you're not even being careful.
Yeah, because in my head, I'm just thinking, the amount of times I can't get in trouble for this, but growing up, I've driven home drunk. Growing up, to be honest, I haven't driven home drunk a lot. And when I say drunk, I mean, I've been drinking, so I'll fail a test. Not swerving or like that drunk, you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Can I clarify that? I've driven drunk knowing I've had 3 drinks tonight. I shouldn't drive, but I'm fine. However, I tell you what, I have been guilty of letting somebody else drive drunk. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if we all go out and we've all gone out and everyone's drinking and everyone's like, who's driving? I'm like, not me. And as long as it's not me, I've jumped in the car. Do you know what I mean?
When it comes to, I'm a complete shookhead when it comes to like driving fast and things like that.
Have you ever driven drunk?
I've driven knowing that I would be over the limit, but I wasn't drunk.
How much over the limit?
Maybe like 1 or 2 drinks.
I got a friend, I won't say his name, but he notoriously used to be our driver home, but he was always the drunkest. But we just used to be like, oh, it's our lift home, innit?
It's really bad. I just think it's really bad. And
I've skated through, I've cut through life and do you know what the thing is? Yeah, truthfully, when I think about I've made so many mistakes in life that I can give advice from a different perspective that I'm like, I wouldn't do it now. I got away with it. I cut through, but I wouldn't do it again. Like that. It's like I look back at a lot of things in my life and think, fucking hell, like,
do you know what the issue is?
Do you know how much you've dodged trouble, hurting other people?
But do you know what the issue is though? I think with that, is I was like almost the opposite way around. So I was like ridiculously cautious for a long time. But then when you do something that you know you shouldn't do and it all goes fine, all of a sudden you're like, well, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, and then it enables you to be able to do it again, because then, do you get what I mean? Whereas like, so say for example, I would never get in my car if I'd had 2 drinks. But when I did it after I'd had 3 or 4, and I was like, I'm aware and I'm fine, then it doesn't feel as bad to do it again another time because you survived that time before. But do you know what? I think for me, when I was growing up, when I was 11, I just moved to Kent to move in with my nan, and there was a massive car accident. I think her name was Daisy, and she died. And it was like, because it was at that point still a smaller kind of town in Kent, it was like a big thing, like in Ashford at that time. Like, it was a massive thing about drunk driving, and you'd be surprised. I know a lot of people do it in the cities, but it's very normalised in the countryside because there isn't the option of or at least not then anyway, there isn't the option of public transport. So like, you could have, like, for example, I could go out in the West End 20 years ago and be able to get a night bus. There may be some taxis around, there's cars around at least. Whereas if you're in the countryside, you might drive half an hour to get to a pub, which is in the field. Yeah. So then how else are you getting home? You're going to drive. Everyone drives. So it's really normal in the countryside, up north and everything, for people to be driving in those tiny little roads of no street lamps, and they drive like meow, meow.
So in the countryside, pubs that are just like
everyone knows.
Yeah, but if you open up a pub in like a remote field, not a field, but like you're pretty much in a field, you know that all of your customers have to drive to you.
Yeah. They all know.
Because they can't just all walk off
That's what
at
I'm saying.
night.
It's normalised. It's super normalised in the country
So
to drink and drive.
it's probably why a lot of pubs like that didn't make it.
Well, a lot of them do because no one says anything.
If you're going to have a pub in a field, you should have a shuttle service.
Maybe now, but that's not been how it's been for years.
And that's how I'd do it. If I owned a pub in a field, I'd provide a shuttle service to the nearest town.
Local villages.
To the nearest town, my family.
Yeah, but then they've got to get from the town.
Come and drink at Bailey's Tavern.
Then they've got to
Don't
get from
forget,
the town to the
last shuttle's 11:30.
To where though?
The latest town.
Yeah, but then people don't live in the town. People live in villages. So you're completely
Would
missing.
you rather be drunk and in the middle of a town or drunk and in the middle of a field?
That's a silly question because it wouldn't happen. So.
I would if I had a tavern.
Okay. Thank you for watching today, guys. Appreciate you if you've got all the way to the end. And if you have got all the way to the end, it means that you love us, in which case you should be going to the Patreon. I personally put up a story yesterday on our Instagram account saying I love our Patreon episodes because I feel like we're relaxed. We also are a bit more juicier. We have deep questions. We share a bit more. Yeah, like it's a bit more juicier of the secrets. And that we share more. And it means that we can relax more because it's behind a paywall, so we say random shit.
Did you tell them what the last episode was?
No.
So me and Kaira started doing like other sorts of content over on our Patreon now. The last one we filmed was a ping pong challenge, asking each other deep questions.
Silver things.
Okay.
Spoon.
Earrings.
Knife. Oh.
I'm starting to think you just want to answer questions.
Oh.
What's one thing from your childhood you're still trying to outgrow?
Anxiety.
Your
That's
bra.
it. Huh? My bra, you are a piss taker. Look how big my boobs are right now. How can you
Busted
talk to
out.
me different?
You got bare chest today.
Talk to me different.
Head on over to our Patreon, sign up for £3 a month.
Yeah.
£3 a month?
Yeah.
Less than a coffee. Couldn't even get a full meal out of KFC. Couldn't even get a full meal out of McDonald's. Can't even get a Morley's Medley meal for $2.99 anymore. So go over to our Patreon, subscribe, check out that content. More will come. And if you're not on the Patreon, make sure you at least subscribe into this YouTube channel. In fact, do both. Why not do both?
Not hard.
Hit the like button, leave us a comment, and we will see you next week. Big up.